obviously I want to backpedal a little bit because the opportunities that came after this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I want to make sure we touch on that because that's dope. Once again, as athletes, it's easy to get out there on the basketball court and play basketball. It's a whole nother thing when somebody say action. You got to recite lines. And you were sitting there next to Zac Efron and Russell Crowe and some of these great guys. Like, talk about obviously the opportunities that came after this and the things that you were able to do because
it's funny because you mentioned like having the courage to getting in front of the camera and doing all this stuff and just not only rapping or acting like you're rapping, but then dancing and doing all that stuff. And then going home and having to deal with your kids telling you, what the hell are you doing? And your wife telling you, what are these girls shaking the ass, camera, and me getting in trouble with all that stuff. But also, seeing the opportunities that came after me doing all this stuff, it opened the doors for me to, work with different brands. And, I got offered a part for a movie, like you mentioned with Zac Efron and all these guys, Russell Crowe, directed it by Peter Farrelly, which is, he's a director, did, something about Mary, Dumb and Dumber, like
great movie.
I spoke with him, personally, and I was like, what did you see in me? You know what I'm saying? And he told me, I saw the music videos. That's all I needed to see. I was like, really? So, having the courage to do something like that, you never know if it's going to open the doors for you to, have the opportunity to work with brands or even make a movie. So.
And it's called the longest beer run ever, right?
Longest beer run.
You got the courage to write a country song?
Hell yeah.
You like country music, right? Like,
man, do I?
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Go ahead, do it, man.
Man, all right. I'll put a video next time.
You're going to have to deal with your kids.
If you write one, I'm going to write one.
Well,
I'm Shabuzi Jr.
He's a junior of Shabuzi.
I'm Shabuzi Jr.
Yeah, man. You can't be afraid, man. You gotta do it.
Never be afraid, coach. So played at FIU. Who coached you at FIU? You
Shake,
hey,
legendary. How Shake came and got you from Puerto Rico? Did he come with a bag of money?
Nah, man.
How Shake came and got you from Puerto Rico? The legendary gangster.
I wish.
OG Shaky Rodriguez.
Man. Rest in peace, Shaky, man. Rest in peace.
R.I.P.
Great.
Yeah.
He sent his mom. He sent his mom to Puerto Rico.
That's how they do.
Shaky sent his mom to Puerto Rico.
Yeah, man. He sent his Cuban mom, man.
That's the longest beer run ever.
So how did it go? Because obviously, just backtrack, playing ball in Puerto Rico growing up. How was that? I mean, obviously, I traveled over there a couple times to visit, but outside, is it courts? Was it a struggle to find good pickup games? Was it a struggle to find good courts to play at?
Absolutely. I mean, it's not like here. I remember back then, no internet. A scout wanted to see you. He had to fly to Puerto Rico and go and rent a car and go and get in the in the trenches and go find you and they're playing somewhere. It's not like nowadays, and in Puerto Rico, we didn't have great facilities like that, you know what I'm saying? So it was either you heard about someone and you go meet their family and talk to them and, maybe you can catch, one of those club teams that I was playing for. But, it was easy. I mean, Puerto Rico's a 2-hour flight to Puerto Rico and Miami. And I loved it, when he presented everything to me. It made sense to me, coming to a place where the language barrier wasn't going to be difficult for me, and I was close to home. My family could come and visit anytime they wanted to. It was a small program that was growing with him and his vision, and I loved it, and I was going to play from the beginning, you know what I'm saying? So at that time, all you want to do is go find a situation where you're going to be comfortable and you're going to be able to play. Yeah. So, I thank him a lot. Those were my beginnings, of everything that I accomplished.
Now, I know you being humble, but I know I played high school ball with somebody that know you, Antonio Latimer. You being humble, but you the man back home. You being a little humble, but Los is the man back home in Puerto Rico. He's being humble right now, and I appreciate his humility, guys. You can learn something. But he the man back home.
Well, I already knew because when we played in Miami, he had all the sauce, and the place went crazy.
Oh, he do it big now. He do it big. Where did you get the flash from, the way you played the game of basketball? Because like you said, back then, they didn't have the internet. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if you was watching much NBA, but where you get the flash, the style?
No.
Like, where
my dad.
Hold up, before you answer that, though, there was a rumor, though, I heard today they say you play 47 minutes for the team and 1 minute for the crowd, for the fans?
No, that was Kirilenko. That was Kirilenko. That was Kirilenko.
Oh, I said, damn,
Gosh, damn.
That's gangster. I wish I knew that. I should have said that when I played.
That was Kirilenko told that to Jerry Sloan.
All right, well, we're going to touch on that, but I want to hear about this stuff, though.
Damn, you caught me off. What was he saying?
He was talking about where'd you get the sauce
where
from?
you get the sauce from? It's the style of Flash.
Man, my father was a big fan of the Pistons growing up, and we used to watch the games. I used to watch Magic and Isaiah, growing up. So I was glued to the TV when growing up, watching those teams play in Puerto Rico. It's funny when I first got to the league when I was in Toronto. My first year was Toronto. I got in the game garbage time, whatever, and I remember playing against Bonzi Wells. And
he wiggles.
Yeah, and I was at half court. We were shooting the free throw, and I had some runs that I was doing, between the legs. I had some, look away passes, something like that, and he got close to me. He's like, "Hey, where you from, young fella?" I said, "I'm from Puerto Rico." He said, "You got that salsa in your game." I was like, and I'm never gonna forget it. I was like, "Damn, I got salsa in my game," And, but I guess I play with that kind of rhythm, I love, passing the ball. I enjoy the look away and just to better my teammates. I enjoy that, what I'm saying, more than scoring. And growing up, I was always try to do the flashy passes and things like that. I remember when I got to Detroit, Larry Brown, he was trying to, kind of take that away from my game, make the solid play. You don't have to make the hockey assist. I learned the hockey assist when I was here in Miami with Coach, what was that
Shake.
name? No, assistant coach here.
Assistant at FIU?
No, Miami. I forgot. Damn, I forgot.
Was it Keith Askins? Was it Dan? Dave? Dan?
He does TV. I forgot
Ron Rothstein?
Yes, Rothstein. I'm sorry, Rothstein. I forgot his name. But I remember I learned the hockey assist, that term with him.
Yes, he did use that term a lot.
He used to be like, the hockey assist. You not necessarily have to make that dime, just make the hockey assist. But I enjoy passing. I enjoy just playing the flashy way, since I was a kid. My dad used to hate it. He used to hate it.
I was just going to ask you, were you ever discouraged by, I know you said Larry Brown said make the easy pass, but was there ever a coach that tried to break that and tried to discourage that, that style of play?
And now, that I see the game from a different perspective, right? You want guys to play the right way. You know what I'm saying? I think playing too careless at times, it can cost you games and possessions and things like that. But you don't see that until you're on the other side. But and coaches try to make you play a certain way. Play solid. Protect, take care of the ball, and run the team. And but I love passing the ball. And when we were in Utah, I remember that you guys remember Kirilenko. He was extremely careless with the ball. He loved passing. Yeah. And I remember in the locker room after one game, coach told him, Andre, I'm getting tired of your, turnovers, just being too careless with the ball. And he told him, Coach, I play 47 minutes for you. I play 1 for the fans. So
that's some gangster.
Well, he a legend in y'all book for that quote, but he a legend in my book because the boy get the hall pass. The boy's a legend.
Oh, yeah.
So,
not saying I want one. I'm just saying that's some legendary. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, make sure you clarify.
Yeah, I ain't saying I want one. I'm just saying that's some legendary out here in these streets.
I'm glad you touched that. We don't want to talk about AK too much on here, but was that talked about in the locker room at all?
Yeah, he used to be open about it.
I know it was all, but what
you think you think he ain't bragging?
You guys, he don't care.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Nah, he would talk to us about how to go about it, how to have that conversation with your wife.
I see.
This is what you do.
Now,
you sit your
now
wife
you gonna get
down.
somebody busting the head. Now you gonna get somebody busting the head.
Hey, you thought that video got you in trouble?
Right, exactly.
Yeah, you had a nice little stitch right here.
No, but Andre was open about it. Russian, European.
Yeah.
He was cool. I mean,
that's a beautiful thing. To each his own.
We've got another exciting week of hoops coming up, and I've got the perfect way to get you even closer to the action on the court. Right now, all new DraftKings customers who bet just $5 will get $150 in bonus bets if your bet wins. Just download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and sign up using my promo code OGs. The crown is yours. That's right. New customers get $150 in bonus bets if your bet wins, after betting just $5. And don't forget to stay in on the action and use your $150 in bonus bets on DraftKings same-game parlays for a shot at an even bigger payout. Combine multiple bets together from the same game. If sports betting is not available in your state, don't worry. You can still join in on all the fun with DraftKings Daily Fantasy and have the shot to win cash prizes. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. New customers use my promo code OGs and bet just $5 on any wager and get $150 in bonus bets if your bet wins. That's promo code OGs only at DraftKings Sportsbook.